The next time you go to buy something that claims to have no added sugar, you may want to check the nutrition label twice. Doctors say the food may still contain sugar, but it may be listed under a different name.
I mean, you could have sugar added in the form of dates. You could have it added in the form of maple syrup. So it's not to vilify dates or maple syrup or anything like that. It's just that what we need to look at when we are trying to assess the impact of a product in terms of our blood sugar and our insulin is whether or not something will make our blood sugar and insulin increase.
Sugar isn't just sweet, it can be deadly. Are you unknowingly addicted? Today, we uncover the bitter truth hidden beneath the sweet surface. Now, did you know that your so-called healthy breakfast might contain more sugar than dessert? A single cup of flavored yogurt can have as much sugar as 2 glazed donuts. And that natural granola bar, it's often packed with more hidden sugar than a candy bar. Even foods labeled organic or low-fat frequently contain added sugars under deceptive names like fructose, agave nectar, or evaporated cane juice. According to Harvard Health, the average American consumes about 22 teaspoons of sugar per day. That's more than triple the recommended limit. And it's not just obvious culprits. Hidden sugars are everywhere. Ketchup? 1 tablespoon can contain an entire teaspoon of sugar. Bread? Some brands pack up to 4 grams of sugar per slice. Salad dressings? Low-fat versions are the worst offenders, compensating flavor loss with added sugar. Sugar isn't just affecting your waistline, it's hijacking your brain. A study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found sugar triggers dopamine release in the brain just like cocaine and heroin. This explains why cutting sugar can literally feel like withdrawal. This isn't accidental. This is addiction by design. Further research at Princeton University showed that rats given high sugar diets displayed dependency, binging, and even withdrawal when sugar was removed. And human studies suggest the same pattern. Now, why isn't this common knowledge? Because the sugar industry doesn't want you to know. A shocking 2016 investigation by JAMA Internal Medicine exposed that in the 1960s, the Sugar Research Foundation paid Harvard scientists to downplay sugar's link to heart disease. Instead, they blamed saturated fats, which we've all heard of ever since. And that misinformation shaped decades of nutrition guidance. But it didn't stop there. Sugar lobbyists pushed USDA dietary guidelines that made sugar seem harmless. Investigative journalist Gary Taubes exposed how food corporations fund research to confuse the public, making it difficult to separate real science from industry propaganda. The consequences? Well, devastating. Sugar is fueling obesity, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. The CDC reports that over 37 million Americans have diabetes, driven largely by sugar consumption. But it's not just diabetes. Sugar fuels chronic inflammation, fatty liver disease, certain cancers, and even impacts memory, anxiety, and depression. Recent research in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease even links sugar consumption to dementia, calling Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes. It starts young. Children are targeted with sugary cereals, candies, and sodas, setting them up for a lifetime of health problems. Excess sugar doesn't just cause obesity and diabetes, it impairs learning, mood, and behavior. A 1995 meta-analysis in JAMA found mixed evidence on sugar's effect on children's cognition, but some argue that corporate influence has tainted this type of research in the field for decades now. People like RFK Jr., whom we've covered on this channel, believe that we need new, unbiased research in this area. So, how do you break free? Awareness. Read labels. Hidden sugars are everywhere. Whole foods. Stick to unprocessed, real food. Advocacy. Demand transparent accountability. Community. Spread the message. And you're watching a Dynamo Health video, so we're doing a good job on that front. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, by the way. Help others escape the cycle. The sugar conspiracy is real. Your health has been hijacked, but you have the power to change that. Take action, question everything, and share this message to end the cycle. As always, guys, stay dynamic. Peace.